I forget which one I just saved it in, so that'll be fun. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay. Perfect. Hey, Harriet. All right. So what I did was I already prepped my cakes because it was going to be easier that way. And so I will show them to you while I flip around my camera and we can see what we're going to do. So I have my beautiful cakes sitting in there using various things. Because you guys, actually I'm going to do it this way. I love our new pans. I think they're pretty awesome. I love how easy it is for everything to come out of them. And, you know, so today I am mixing my brownie mix. I'm going to use our smallest of our stainless bowls. You notice the finger hole. This can come out. There is a replacement part for it. I'm using oil with brownies. If you want to keep fudgy brownies, you want to use oil. If you don't mind cakey brownies, you can substitute that oil for applesauce or pumpkin puree. You can even do avocados or black beans with your brownies. That'll add some fiber, and I'm throwing stuff. So, just so you know, you can do those substitutions. With brownies, the avocado will keep it kind of fudgy tasting. I know a lot of people, you know, worry about that. Now, with brownies, you want to make sure you're not over mixing. That's why they tell you about 50 strokes for things like brownies and muffins. You want to make sure it's just mixed up enough where everything's all the way moist. And you can use a batter bowl for this. I like these because they're non-skid bottoms and I have my finger hole. But you see, it's nice and mixed up. I'm using my mix and scraper. I love these because it will scrape the sides of the pan really well. So, I'm using the brownie pan. We've talked about the brownie pan a lot. Everybody loves the brownie pan because you can do things like muffins, mini breads. You can do brownies. You can do little mini lasagna, mini pizzas, whatever it is your little heart desires. You can do with this, and it's super versatile. I have 2 of them. Actually, I have 2 of most of our baking pans. I'm just going to use our kitchen spritzer and lightly spray in here so it doesn't stick. And angling it so I don't have, so it'll spread a little better. Now, you don't have propellants with this. It just uses regular air. You can use whatever oil you want. Obviously, you can't use coconut oil in that because that would just be difficult. All right, so take my large scoop, and they're nice and thick. There we go. This is the large scoop. This is perfect for filling things like wells. For muffin size, regular muffin size, you want to do, let me see what else. Brownie pan, of course. You want to use a couple of these for our, and you can use this for the mini loaf pan. Dog, stop licking my foot. No, I don't care if I might have food on my foot. Okay, so we're starting to get down to where we have a little bit on the bottom. And you know, how many times have you guys done like cupcakes or muffins and, you know, you're having a hard time getting all the batter out and making all of the number of cupcakes you need. Let me try that again. So with this, you can take and scrape it up, get the sides done, and I had a little bit left over, so I'm just filling up some of these other smaller ones, a little bit left. So set this down right here. That was quick, easy work. Okay, so what we always used to joke about is you can virtually scrape everything out and hide this and tell the kids you have nothing left to eat if you're one that likes to eat the batter, or you can just make sure all of it's actually getting used. You don't want to waste any of it. You are paying for these foods. Okay, let me wash my hands off real quick. Put this in my sink. Okay. Now, so you noticed when I was measuring, I used our small measure all cup, and then this is one of our easy read measuring cups. I think they are super handy, and I do love being able to use them. So, all right, so I'm going to peep in at, sorry, okay, it's almost ready. I had to peep in. Okay, I know, poor Zeke. This dog, I don't know what I spilled, but he's licking it up right now. Tell you what, he will scavenge for anything that there is. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so I'm going to get my cake tester ready, and I'm going to get my oven mitts ready so I can get ready to pull out. Like, since I did several different sizes, my cakes are all going to have different baking times, and we want to look out for those. We don't want to have them undercooked or overcooked, because then they get burned. These are not stoneware. These are metal, so they do cook a little bit differently than our stoneware. Do you guys know how much I talk about our stoneware? I love our stoneware, and you can tell I love our cookware. I have plenty of it hanging, and see when I'm still laughing, I get that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of my silicone trivets out, and I've got my handy dandy cake tester and releaser. Somebody was asking me a question about how you get the little cakes out of the pan, out of the molds. Hi, hun, you should be working. But if they don't just fall right out, you can use this side of the cake tester and releaser to get it out, and it should work beautifully. So now I'm gonna get some of my stackable cooling rack off. The picture by the pantry, this one? Or are you talking about this one? Yes. Well, I don't think we'll take those snacks to the game tonight. It's cupcakes, and of course you guys love your brownies. I was talking with our oldest son about how brownies was the first dessert anybody ever fed him. And I was not happy because, of course, he's the first child and he wasn't even a year old, and somebody's giving him a brownie. So, go figure. So, yes, you did buy them for, yes, you are an amazing husband, dear. Good Lord. All right, so, anywho, I've got my cutting board out. Oh, yes, my new Apple Watch. It looks the same as the old one, but it still works just fine. All right, cooling racks. Did you guys know these stack? And did you guys know that you could stack them up to 3 high? And I got things in the way. So, there we go. Well, do we want to consider it whether it's better than fries? I don't know. Probably pretty equal. So, all right. I made a buttercream icing for my cakes. I am going to use the decorator bag set. You guys, I've done the cake decorating classes before, and I love these cake decorating bags. They're large in size. They're super durable. They're super easy to clean, and it comes with some of the most popular tips. So you should never have to worry about any of that. So I'm going to pull my thing out of the oven real quick. I'm going to set this down because I'm going to be safe, okay? I don't want to be unsafe with my stuff. All right. And I'm going to need another because I'm using the wrong hand. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, these ones are pretty beautiful. I'm going to set them down. And my other one. So, the other set is just going to be a minute. Okay. And you want to go and do a couple different ones. I can usually tell by look anymore, but you want to do this. My waffle sticks are a little messy, so I'm just going to go around the edge real lightly. Okay, so now guys, we all know cake's not super for us. I do love to make cakes, but I like to reduce the calories as much as I can. I actually never use regular oil anymore on making cakes. I use applesauce, or sometimes I'll use other purees. First off, it's lower in calories, it's lower in fat, and you get a little bit of a hidden fruit and veggie type thing. All right, so I'm gonna move this like this, and I'm going to have a brain and flip this out. So we're gonna go like this, and I'm gonna try to actually keep it up. Okay. And actually every single one of them came out, you guys. Okay. I used a little squirt of oil. Okay. And that's all I have to do. You can lightly brush it on. They do suggest that you do use a little bit of oil. You can get away with not, but I prefer to go ahead because then I know that my stuff is going to turn out beautiful. And let me grab a trivet for this and put my thing down. And I'll let those cool off a little bit. So, let me grab my phone and show you guys this close up. You guys are so cute, okay? So this is the autumn pan, and you can even see the designs in them. And of course, I am going to ice them so they're going to go away. So they'll just be really cute little shapes. And I'm going to put these this way. And then I made a strawberry cake. And like I said, I used applesauce instead of oil. And I actually used more applesauce. I used the amount of applesauce. So I think I did 1 cup of applesauce. And then I did a 1/3 cup of water. I like the texture better that way. I think the texture is beautiful. So, no, actually, this dog does not get on my counters. He is actually very good about that. He only eats food that is dropped to him, and even though he can reach it. Okay, so, and the other bright point about these pans as I'm trying to get this set up is because I'm going to try to show you. They cool off pretty quickly. So, okay, and see, I did not do oil with these just so I could show you guys this. And with them being lower in fat, they are going to be harder to get out. So, and I think part of it's the shape of the waffle stick. I did the waffle stick pan. I was going to do the donut pan and I just broke it because I wasn't being careful. But like I said, and like I tell everybody, I am pampered. I am not perfect. But you guys, I'm loving this waffle stick pan. I think it's a lot of fun to use. And I think it's super easy. So, here we go. All right. So let me show you this. This is a little dirtier. This was with no oil. And like I said, this was non-fat. So it looks pretty good. I'm going to pop that over there. And then I'm going to set this down and check. And you know what? With this being higher with the stackable cooling racks, my dogs can't reach it anyways. So it makes it easy peasy. So I am going to pull out my beautiful mini fluted cakes, and then I'm going to grab my other cooling rack and flip them out in just a minute. Okay, so now my brownies are cooking. All right, so you guys watch this. And I love these fluted pans. I'm going to probably let it cool a little bit on these. And I should have actually loosened them. And I should have. Alright. they're still cooling. So they're pulling away from the edges. There we go. Beautiful. All right. All right, so now that you know my little baking shortcut, I do this a lot. I've found ways to make things less calories. I can use whole grains on a lot of things. Cakes you really can't do. You really need to try to use cake flour because of the texture. A lot of it's about the gluten development. So that's why a lot of times those baked goods that are gluten-free, and I'm going to leave that set for now. The baked goods that are gluten-free are much easier. And I'm going to try to, actually I'm going to put these in here. The baked goods that are gluten-free, let me try this again. All right, I'm going to use the bigger one. So they come with Twix-It clips to be able to clip the end of the bag. I don't generally clip the end of the bag, and I'm trying to find my large coupler, and it's not in here. I bet it fell out. Yes, it did. Okay. So this is a coupler. This is to put inside the bag. You're going to take the ring off. You're going to slide it in here. Push it up to where it's on there. And then once you get I don't want this one. I'm going to do the other star tip. I'm going to use this tip. Okay. I'm going to put it on. And then I'm going to tighten it. Okay. And then this way, the silicone bag, it's held on right there. Okay. So now, if you want it to stay up and make it easier to put in, you want to fold this over. And then you could actually put it in a cup or something to make it easier to hold. But I'm going to do it differently. So, all right. I usually just hold it. And you can get most of the normal serving. And this may be a little bit stiff. I'm going to have to see. We'll fix it if I need to. All right. So you can put the whole entire one serving of icing, which makes about 3 cups. And again, watch how clean it comes out of the batter bowl. There's virtually nothing in there, so I'm not wasting my food. And then I'm just going to take and use the bag to scrape it because I don't want it. So now, you want to make sure you're not getting air bubbles in it. So you want to squish it down, make sure there's no gaps in the air. And I want to make sure I'm not squishing any of it up. So you can put the Twix-It clip on the bottom, or you can take and twist it around. And let me move this. And let me show you how I do this. All right, let me make sure you can see. All right, so take and squish it to where you have. Now when it's fuller, it's going to be harder to squeeze because it's bigger. So sometimes you want to use 2 hands. I'm just going to go, star, maybe. There we go. It's really stiff, so it's not going to come off as easily. And like I said, that was me not testing it. And there we go. Got that one. All right, oops. And that's pretty much all she wrote. Okay, so it's cute. It's handy. Now, you can use one of our offset spreaders to do it as well. I love to just use my bag. It's quick and easy. I do need to, it's a little thick, but it's easy peasy. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to show you those. My brownies are not that far away and they're smelling amazing. But tonight, we are going to have a jambalaya for dinner. So I'm actually going to use this fun little dinner kit, okay? And the other day, I had made some sausages that we have not eaten all of. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my rice cooker to make that tonight. And then I'm going to put my sausage cut up into the pan and cook it. So I'm going to have dinner ready in under 20 minutes. And it'll be a mobile dinner for us to take for our oldest son, because we're going to pick him up and go to football this evening. So, but, all right, so does anybody have any questions? I love to keep it quick and easy. I love to just show some of my favorite products. You guys, I love these scrapers. I've had these for years and years and years, and they still look fabulous. Silicone is so stinking durable and handy. I love it. But these new pans, they come out, like the food comes out so well. And I absolutely love them. So the pan should be cool enough by now. There we go. There we go. One of them's up. All right. I did not do the center. I kind of forget about those. But this is curved just for this purpose, to be able to slide down these type of pans on the edge and just release it from the center a little bit. So, all right. If nobody has any questions, I was going to use the pasta maker. Right, there's 3 of them. And totally forgot, so I did not get it ready. All right. So, and you can see how clean those ones are. I'm going to let these cool a little bit more so I can get along the center. But, all right, guys, it was quick and easy today. It was something. I know you guys love these new pans, hopefully as much as I do. I love to use them. I'm going to be making some mini pumpkin pies soon. I think they're a lot of fun to be able to do. And it's easy to cut the crust since they give those pie crust cutters. So, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment. Feel free to check it out. And I am going to love hearing from you. If anybody has any products that they do want to see, please be sure to let me know, and I'll be glad to do a, yes, the granola. I need to make some bars with the snack bar maker. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to show you any products that I have, or share the Pampered Chef videos that they've done, or videos I've done. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Be sure to check out my VIP group and my page, because that's where I always go live, and then you never miss my exciting stuff of dogs licking my feet, children when they're helping me, showing the dogs, and all sorts of fun stuff with my family. All right, guys, have a great day. I'm going to go and get a few errands run. We'll see y'all later. Thanks.